Welcome to today's topic. We are going to be talking about meal plans. So meal plans are something that I have a potentially very unpopular opinion about, which is I think they are extremely unnecessary. And I do not think that you need a meal plan at all in order to lose fat and really achieve the results that you want with your body. So a lot of people come to me and they'll be like, Heather, I just need a meal plan. That's all I need. And to that I say, great, go Google meal plan on the internet and let me know how that works out for you. Okay? Meal plans are something they sound cute, right? They sound easy. Oh, if I just had a meal plan, then I would be set. The word plan is in it and the word meal. So it's gotta be the solution, right? Unfortunately, a done-for-you meal plan is the last thing that you need in order to be successful losing fat and really achieving your body composition goals. And we're going to talk about why. So the first reason is a done-for-you meal plan is the opposite of owning your nutrition. Part of the problem with why you are at where you're at with your body results right now is because you are not fully owning responsibility for your nutrition and what you're putting into your body. And so you might think that a meal plan is great because, oh, you're taking responsibility and now I've got a plan and I'm going to follow it and execute. The problem is you are still not fully owning your nutrition. Now, I'm going to say something that might rub you the wrong way, and I'm okay with it. Y'all know I'm no BS. I'm really committed to telling the truth in all areas of my life and being honest about things. I think there's so much hype and so much BS and so much junk out there that just lacks authenticity and the truth, and it's just not something I'm committed to. So here's the truth. Done-for-you meal plans encourage laziness. Now, a lot of people don't like to talk about laziness within the health and nutrition space anymore. It was like something that they used to talk about, and then it became like not popular to talk about, and body positivity became a huge thing and health at every size, and no one wanted to talk about maybe you're lazy. Maybe you're being a glutton with food. Nobody wants to say those things anymore. They're very untrendy, but there's truth to them. There's a truth to them. And the reason I can speak about this truthfully is because I have been there myself. I have dealt with my own laziness and I continue to deal with that. I have dealt with my own gluttony and I continue to deal with that and confront that character flaw that I have. So let's define laziness. Laziness is disinclined to activity or exertion. Disinclined to activity or exertion. We all have some areas where we lazy. Am I right? I'm lazy with my laundry. Do not enjoy the laundry. I am disinclined to activity and exertion when it comes to the laundry. I also do not like doing dishes. I am disinclined to activity or exertion when it comes to doing my dishes. The reason that you are at where you are at, and this is what might not be popular to hear, you're lazy with your daily movement. You're lazy with your grocery shopping. You're lazy with your meal planning. You're lazy with cooking. You're lazy with planning for holidays, travel, parties, eating out. You are disinclined to activity and exertion when it comes to these things. Okay? So giving you a meal plan that's done for you is going to do nothing to empower you to transform the core issue in your character, which is laziness, which is a disinclination to activity or exertion. One of the things that you must transform from a character mindset perspective is you must become somebody who is willing to exert yourself. I went for a run this morning and it was uncomfortable. I get like little side pains when I run because it's just not something I'm super strong at. It exerted me. And guess what? I was disinclined to exert myself this morning. I didn't want to go for a run. But I do things that I don't want to because I know it's going to give me access to a result that I do want. Okay, so that's the first reason that meal plans are not going to be effective for you in losing weight. The second reason is it keeps you dependent on a coach indefinitely. There's a lot of programs out there and health coaches that will give you a meal plan. And guess what? They'll give you a meal plan every month for the rest of your life if you want one, because that keeps you dependent on them and their business model. If you don't understand nutrition and you just blindly follow a meal plan, you might get results, but you will not be able to recreate or sustain those results on your own because you haven't actually learned about nutrition. You are just blindly following something that someone else told you to do. You haven't transformed laziness because you still want someone else to do the work for you. 2, you don't have the knowledge because you're just plugging and playing what someone's telling you to do, but you don't understand the systems or logic underpinning those choices that they've made for you. So you are still utterly dependent on them to continue that service for you as opposed to you mastering the knowledge. You don't have any practice doing it by yourself. So you are not getting better at the skill of actually planning your own meals and creating your own meal plan. And you don't have a nutrition system to follow. You are not given overarching concepts, frameworks, systems to actually follow for the rest of your life and build your own meal plans. You are dependent on somebody else to create those meal plans for you. Also, a lot of the meal plans out there are wretched. They are not sustainable. They're very restrictive. They're bizarre. I've seen some very strange meal plans. I've watched friends eat very strange meal plans. And they're just not backed by science, y'all. Some of these meal plans they're not research-based. They're gut instincts from coaches. They're like, eat this combination of foods. This will be better for you. This will help. And it's just like, but says who? Where are you getting this mythical research from? Okay, the third reason why meal plans are not effective for sustainable fat loss is because it creates rigid thinking about food and it sets you up to fail. So meal plans, by definition, do not allow for deviation or spontaneity. That's why it's called a plan. Okay? You don't need a plan, girl. You need a framework. You need a system. So what starts to happen for people, and I've seen this, it's not on my meal plan. I can't eat it. I went out to dinner with somebody a few weeks ago and they were like, well, what can I see the menu ahead of time? And I'm all for like looking at menus at restaurants. I encourage my clients to do that, kind of get the lay of the land. What do you think you're going to eat that's going to best fit your goals, etc. But this person was so rigid that they were like, oh, I can't eat anything here. It's not on my meal plan. Okay, good luck with your goals and that being sustainable and fun and living life, okay? So this causes you to miss out or cancel social events because you develop social anxiety around food. You can also become obsessive and have a need to scan menus before eating out. And you can develop anxiety if you eat off your meal plan, okay? Because you have to follow the meal plan. And a lot of people struggle with all or nothing black and white thinking as they begin their nutrition and fitness journeys. It's one of the core cognitive distinctions that people make regarding their nutrition and their health. And so meal plans just further reinforce the black and white cognitive distortion that you are falling into. And then it creates failure for you. So when you don't follow the meal plan perfectly, you feel like you've missed the shot. It will feel like failure. It will feel like you're losing. And this is the last feeling that we want to create in ourselves because as human beings, we don't like to play games we're losing at, right? Who has played a game with somebody and quit midway through the game because you're not having any fun? My dad used to give me like he called it a handicap. I guess that's what it's called in golf too, right? He gave me a handicap in Scrabble. He's like, you can get 75 points right out of the gate. Because I'm so bad, right? It was like an insult. But like, he was very good at Scrabble, so I kind of needed to take it. But like, otherwise, he knew that I was not going to have any fun playing Scrabble because I was going to be losing at it the whole time. And I was going to quit. I was going to be like, I don't want to play this game. And he wanted to play Scrabble, so he gave me the handicap, right? So it's really important that we create ways to experience winning in our fitness and health journeys, because perseverance is one of the main obstacles to people being successful long term. Right? Perseverance, sticking with things that are hard, sticking with things when you don't see results immediately, committing to lifestyle changes, putting in the work now for the results you're going to get in 4 weeks, planting seeds now that you're going to reap a year from now. Very hard for human beings, especially in our modern culture, to delay gratification and actually have the character of being able to wait for good things to come in life. Okay, and lastly, it's not sustainable. So meal plans are not sustainable, and every woman, you know that quick fixes don't work. You know the fat blasting supplements don't work. You know the 21-day fix doesn't work. You know that these quick fixes just don't work. The master cleanse. I mean, like, there's so much BS out there because people don't want to do the work. They don't want to actually exert themselves and experience pain and discomfort. They don't want to go without. They don't want to experience sacrifice. It's a character issue that's really stopping people from achieving their goals. And so, look, we're sophisticated now. You're sophisticated. You're a sophisticated consumer in the health space. You know that some quick fix is not going to work. You know it's BS. So if you say you want a meal plan, but you also say you want something sustainable, those things are mutually exclusive, right? Meal plans by definition are not sustainable because you're reliant on somebody else and you haven't learned a framework that you need to learn in order to be successful, okay? So what do you actually need? Okay, you actually need nutrition knowledge, you need nutrition systems, you need nutrition frameworks, and you need to shift your mindset, right? We talked a lot about character today, and maybe this might have rubbed you the wrong way, and I'm okay with that. But like we talked about laziness, we talked about gluttony, perhaps. There can be other character issues at play that are causing the results that you currently have for yourself, okay? If you're looking for a sustainable solution, a sophisticated solution, a life-changing approach to nutrition, then I am the coach for you. If you want to stay lazy, if you want to stay unempowered, if you want to stay dependent and needy on a coach, if you want to feel stuck on a restrictive diet or meal plan, I am not the coach for you. There's somebody else out there who can help you. I am not it. All right? So I hope this clarified for you why meal plans are ultimately not the thing that you need to lose fat. You do not just need a meal plan. And if you do think that's all you need, go to the internet, Google free meal plan, follow it for 3 to 6 months, and message me and let me know how it went for you. Because I promise you, it is not going to solve your problem. And while planning your meals inside of a nutrition system is a very helpful skill to develop for yourself and something I teach my clients, it's also very simple and you don't actually need to have someone do it for you, okay? That's just laziness. You need to actually think about what you're going to eat. You need to sit down and plan your meals, and you need to exert some effort and activity towards your goals. If this sounds like you and you want to learn more about how I can help you, feel free to send me a message on my social media, either on Instagram at Heather McConaughey, or you can also message me on Facebook, and I'd be happy to chat more with you about your goals and see if I can help you. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. If you did, share this topic out with somebody else today who you know it will help, and I will talk to you soon.